aongee na jamii ambaye imeungana, and he did not want that because he knows when we are united 8, 9, 10 million votes, we are very strong, and it is not possible to shortchange us. So you as a region, please be united and have your own identity as a region. Na msiambiwe na watu ati ni mambo ya Kenya, ati ni ukabila. Oh, we want all Kenyans to be united. You know, when I have listened to the president, when he's talking about Kenya being united, what he means is Kenya being united behind him. That is what he means. Hii akiongea ati mambo ya Kenya kuungana, what he means is behind him. Kenya is not at war with anybody. All communities are working together. The people of Mulembe and others, we are friends. There is nothing to unite us. It's you to unite as a region so that you go and engage other regions who are also equally united. So, kibarua iko kwenu, my friend from the people.
As you speak, do you think that the mountain is one? Because most political analysts have said that the mountain is divided.
Most of those analysts are not from that region. They don't understand that region. That region learned bitter lessons in the year 1992 and 1997. When, out of lack of experience, we fell into the machinations of President Moi and divided the region, some people behind Kibaki and others behind Matiba, and we lost. Since the year 2002, we have remained united all the time, and that is why we are always in government, and that is why we are going to be the next government. The mountain is one. In fact, we have even now, the Kamba people have come in as Mount Kenya South. The mountain is getting larger. Na ndio nataka hata nyinyi watu ya Mlima Elgon pia tuungane. You know, tukue watu moja so that we can make progress. You know? So those are people who are wishing that the mountain is divided so that they can manipulate us politically. I can assure you they will be sorry, they will be ashamed. The mountain will vote in one basket. To a man. 99% they'll vote in one basket. Hiyo ingine ati kugawanya, you can divide leaders. Those leaders ambaye wanatumika na rais kugawanya watu ya mlima, none of them can go home for Christmas. That tells you. Viongozi wako, they are divided, some are in Mombasa, some are in Eldoret, others in Nairobi. None of them can go to the mountain because the mountain itself is solid. And it has said those are traitors to the community. They cannot go home because they are being used by the president to divide the community. And the community has refused. I want to ask the people of Western to have unity of purpose, to be one as Western region. The 4 counties, plus your diaspora in Nairobi and Mombasa, talk as one. Put together 5 million votes and agree to come out on the voting day. And I can assure you, if you do that, you will be in government for eternity. You will never be out of government. But if you continue being divided and you continue dealing with national matters through proxy, through a third party, where will you go as a region? And don't you have competent sons and daughters who can lead this region? Why do you need a third party to lead your community? You can just come directly to the national table as the Luya nation and bargain and negotiate your stake in whatever government that will be formed directly without going through a third party.
Yes. There is a question and this is about impeachment. Considering the laws that the impeachment are tracked, and you are the leader of the mountain, and it's likely that you might not be eligible for political or public office for another 10 years. Are you considering appointing any other person to push your agenda, political agenda on the table, or you are going to challenge that in court?
I think let's cross the bridge when we reach there. The matter is in court and is ongoing. And irrespective of the outcome, I'm a leader in this country. And I have my own following, which has not been affected by the impeachment. The people of Kenya never impeached me. It's just a few MPs who are given money, senators, That is it. But I still have a large following. I have people who depend on me for political leadership. And there are many Kenyans who can lead. I don't have to be in office. Okay? There are many Kenyans, and I'm not a selfish person. I am somebody who is open-minded. What we want is the best for this country. And we have many leaders, including the ones from Western Kenya, who can lead this country. You know, and we cannot, I don't want to say what will happen in court. We have a court case, and we think the court will give us justice that is favorable to us. But it doesn't matter whatever it is that we are talking to the people, and the people are listening to us. And they are not listening to me because I am in office. I am not in office. They are listening to me because I have something to offer, you know. And if I was as useless as the ones we pictures wanted us to be, they will not be following me all over and disrupting my meetings. If you look at newspapers and the social media, all the government people, they just talk about me every day, much more than they were even talking when I was in office, which means I have something to offer, and I have some significant contribution to make to the politics of this country. So we'll continue engaging. Yeah. You know, we have a desperate regime that has lost favor with the people of Kenya. Desperate people do desperate things. A police officer threw tear gas at us. The meeting went on, and the people are dealt with by Wananchi. You know, Wananchi are protecting our meetings. Our Wananchi will not allow that kind of nonsense anywhere. So the meeting still went on. Nothing stopped the meeting. These are just desperate people. They have nothing to offer the people of Kenya. There are so many questions, abductions they cannot answer, cost of living they cannot answer, poor economic management they cannot answer. They are left to desperate acts of trying to stop our meetings. In fact, those acts of trying to stop our meetings make the people more agitated by the government, and they become very rebellious. So to us, it's neither here nor there. It's just an act of desperation by a regime that has lost credibility, that has lost legitimacy, that has lost the goodwill of the people of Kenya. And when people are desperate, they are allowed to do desperate things.
Excellency, there are those who say that the attacks are planned by the people so that you can put sympathy.
Do you want to believe that kind of thing? Do you want to believe anything this government is saying? They say there are no abductions. President said more than 5 times there are no abductions. He seems to have changed his mind and said he is going to stop the abduction. So if he's going to stop the abductions, who was doing them? Do you believe anything these people say? These people will say anything. They are not believable anymore. People are tired of lies, you know, and everything is there. It's on video. People can see what was happening. A fellow was arrested. Last night, the Inspector General of Police ordered that he be released unconditionally because they were behind it, and he's a police officer. But those are desperate acts. They change nothing. They just pick the people more a burden.
Just on that, you have been claiming that is after that.
Who else do you think will be after my life? The answer is you all know the answer. I did not add anything more.
On matters of action, you had said that
Yes. Yes. I said they need to dismantle that unit. I didn't want to name the building because there are people there doing businesses, and you'll be putting that building and the people in that building into danger. I'm giving the government time to dismantle that unit on the 21st floor of that particular building. I said the officer is called Abel. He is a cousin to somebody very senior in this administration. The cousin now knows that we know him. So I have a feeling, I'm not sure, that the decision by the president to admit that the abductions and he'll stop them are quite informed by what I said, because we are getting nearer to the truth. So, but Since the president spoke now, it's almost 64 hours. The people have not been released. We would like these young people to spend the new year with their families. So Mr. President, you said utakomesha, lakini hawa watoto bado hufika nyumbani.